Hey, what's going on, people? Another story for you. The first time I was shot at. Oh, yeah, drive-by. No, not really. 10 years old. Yeah, true stories. I know a lot of you gonna think, dickhead, it's chatting shit on this one. But nah, true story. I grew up in West Tilby Village, innit, in Essex, a small village, like one pub, 40 houses, no shops, two bus a day. Okay, a lot of that's private land. It's all owned by one farmer at that time called Coley, Mr. Cole. Okay, so like people in them places, they do what they want. They really do. Okay, so if you see corn on cobs growing in the field, that's where you get your corn on the cobs. If you see potatoes growing, anything, people just go around, still take whatever. In country has its own rules. Trust me, like, and if you get caught, like, they might have a weapon that's all for you, innit? Like a lot of farmers allow you to do certain things. I've done some mad things in the country growing up. It was good, like childhood, apart from the abuse. Like that's how I made my fun. Okay, but farmers don't generally mess about. Okay, so me and my dad, I was 10 years old. Me and my dad were walking through this field near the place I got chased by a bull. Okay, we're walking through this field where the trees are. Okay, so it's a small like the fields link. Okay, so we're walking through. And I'll never ever forget that noise of bang 12 bore, okay? As that whizzed past my head, boom, my dad was gone. Like, run! We run, just legged it. There was never another shot coming our way. But that was nuts. That's a true story, okay? Yeah, that was the first time, 10 years old. So that's what happens with trespass. It does occur. It is what it is. Like, another story when I was growing up, talking Magpie. I know a lot of you are going to think, yep, he's chatting shit with this one. No, this is another true story. Random time I was in the garden with my nan and a magpie come and landed on her shoulder. She got a picture of it somewhere. It just sitting on her shoulder and it started to talk to her. A few basic words. Okay, now you think you're tripping out. What's he smoking on, a spice or what? Nah, seriously. And basically it took a liking to my nan and really didn't like me. A massive problem with me, okay? So I was playing in a field with horses one time, and this magpie flew down, and it flew in this horse's face, and this horse reared up and just chased me. I ran into a barbed wire fence as a kid trying to escape. Okay, this magpie was pure evil. Now, you think, me and my nan knew this story, a couple of others in the house knew the story. Okay, now people were doubting this story for a long time. It'd always come in the garden, just talk like a human, okay? Months and months went on, and apparently it flew into the old police station in Tilbury, down the bottom of the hill. And it landed there on the desk and started chatting shit to the sergeant or something. And they caught the bird, locked the station account, caught the bird. And that's where the story ended up in the paper. So it did go in the paper, true story. And it turns out the magpies are like parrots. They have vocal cords, don't they? So obviously the magpie got taken from a nest as a baby. And obviously someone taught him to talk. But it was a vile little fucker, I promise you. Promise you, he really didn't like me. Think of like one of them evil crows or something. Like, nah, mate, he didn't like me. But that's two true stories growing up in countryside, country boy.